Welcome to Where They Wander. We are Kat and Kev, and we travel full-time around the United States in our Grand Design Imagine.
When we left you last week, we were in Arizona and have now made it to the Southern California coast.
Today we made it to the Pacific coast. About 4 weeks ago, we were at the Atlantic coast. This is where it all begins. This is where it all begins.
We are in beautiful Sycamore Canyon at Point Lagoo State Park at the Sycamore Canyon Campground, and here's Kat. Check it out. Our only reason for stopping here at this tiny campground, side note, they said we would fit, and we did, barely, was to see our youngest graduate from law school.
Matthew R. Soto, cum laude.
Burning like a light show, free yourself and let go. Time to see it all. Don't think about tomorrow, today we are heroes. Here adventure call. There are whole new worlds to see. I keep running.
Now we make our way to Fort Bragg and Glass Beach.
Time to see it. This is where it all begins. This is where it all begins.
We are at McCarrickshire. I can never say it right. Anyway, we're at the state park by Fort Bragg, and we are blown away with these ocean views. Oh my gosh.
This is where it all begins.
This is our first night here, and we just had to come down to the ocean. It's about a 10-minute walk, if that, from the campground. We are as long as you are allowed to be. We are 32 feet, and it was very fun to get in level, but I'm going to say it was worth it. In the distance there is Fort Bragg. And where those people are, you can see, that's the parking lot. And this is the road that they used to drive their cars down. And this is where they would just dump everything off the edge here, everything. The strange and beautiful objects found along this beach started out as trash. Until 1959, this site was Fort Bragg's garbage dump. Years of smoldering fires and saltwater spray melted and twisted old cars, household trash, electrical material, and a myriad of other discarded items. Glass on the beach today is a fraction of what it was in the early 80s.
This is the main Glass Beach, and this is where Google and any other information will tell you to go. We were warned that it wasn't worth visiting as the glass was all gone. This is the location, but we went here and we'll show you how. For some reason, we didn't film getting to the beach, so we'll use Google. This is the road to the official Glass Beach. Don't go this way. Keep going to the left, past the first bench, and around the corner here.
Now this is the first spot you come to get down. And it is incredibly steep and difficult. Just walk another couple of 100 yards.
And you will come to this small sign on your right. Go down here, and you are in a land of sea glass wonder.
Every heartbeat echoes a silent symphony. Every soul in the universe, a distant galaxy.
Here we are playing with puppies at the famous Glass Beach. They're playing stick. And Kat is right here. Let's see what Kat's doing.
I am trying to take photographs of Glass Beach to prove to people that it has not been picked over.
This right here, that trail there, that one's really steep, but we came down over here just a little bit further down where this rock is right here. And up that, yeah.
Okay, so this is what the beach would look like if there wasn't any glass here. After being told it had been picked over, we were kind of concerned. But the white that you see is the white glass, and then within that is browns and yellows and blues and golds. It is incredible to come here and see this.
So Lily was just trying to kill the seaweed in the water all the way up to her neck right here. Out swimming right here. Go swimming. Because the waves are making the current move all this seaweed around, and she's like wants to kill it.
We came to the top of the beach to sit down, but you can see it here. It's feet deep. I mean, feet deep in glass and pebbles.
Dare to dream.
Here comes Kat. We just made it to the top of this cliff right here. Why are you trying to get Mama? Oh, he wants a stick.
Oh, you want the stick? There you go, boo. Woo. Yay! We did it! Oh, my hip is killing me, but look, just look at this view that we're standing here at, guys. Oh my goodness. This is the safest way to get down to Glass Beach, where there's plenty of glass. There's a sign here that says protect rare plants, and there is a path. Now, is it sketchy? Yes, it's a little sketchy, but if I can do it with only one leg working, you guys can do it, I'm sure. You do have to go over a little wire, but there's no sign saying don't go down here or anything, and it was a local that told us to get down here, so it's gorgeous. And it has not been picked over, and there was tons of glass. Yay! See the future. We have come around 3 miles south of Glass Beach, and we are now at the Point Cabrillo Point Lighthouse, and we're going to take a walk down. It's a historic lighthouse, so it's no longer in use, but there's plenty of parking here. There's even electronic charging stations. We've seen a lot of those at the state parks right now. There's one at our campground, so we're going to take a little hike down there, and I'll show you the camp, show you the lighthouse. But first, there's a little, historic store, I think. Let's take a look. I'll show you.
Built in the early 1900s, the farmhouse belongs to the Kern family. Sadly, it burned to the ground in 2002 and was subsequently rebuilt to house the visitor center.
Serving California's coastal treasures. The marine protected area extends 1/3 from the shoreline into the ocean.
It's a half-mile walk to the lighthouse. You can drive and park at the lighthouse if you have a disability placard.
I can see the future.
This is the first assistant lightkeeper's house. And so the main lightkeeper must be this one down here. So this is the home of the head lightkeeper and his family. It was constructed in 1909, refurbished in 2015. It is now operated as a family-friendly 4-bedroom, 4-bath vacation rental. And here is how you find the rentals. And here we have a second assistant lightkeeper's house again, and this is also a vacation rental. A hop, skip, and a jump from the magnificent lighthouse right here. Isn't it quaint? Oh my gosh. Let's keep going. So stunning here. We're just about to get to the lighthouse now.
Constructed in 1909, the lighthouse stands just 81 feet tall. Named after a Portuguese explorer, the lighthouse spins a third-order Fresnel lens with 4 panels containing 90 lead glass prisms and weighing 6,800 pounds, constructed by Champs Brothers, an English company, and shipped to Point Cabrillo around Cape Horn. The lighthouse station is one of the most complete light stations in the United States, complete with artifacts and a gift shop.
We will rise up like giants stand tall. Mountains will move and tides will follow. Change is gonna come. Look straight ahead, my face towards the sun. We will get through and we'll overcome all change. It's gonna come. Oh, change. It's gonna come. Oh, change. It's gonna come. Change is gonna come.
This is the beginning of 10 Mile Beach. Yesterday we were at Glass Beach and it was beautiful, and it was sunny and it was warm and it was gorgeous, and today it's cold and overcast. And this was called the Hole Road. This actually was a train line. This train line would move lumber and goods and so on to a large mercantile building down in Fort Bragg, and you can still see that building in Fort Bragg. It's absolutely beautiful, and now it's all different little, boutique stores. But this was a train line, so now it's a bike path, and part of it is okay for dogs and horses and other parts isn't. This part we're walking on right now is only for hiking and horses. We decided to come down to the beach. We're taking it easy. It's not too bad.
It's gonna come.
We posted some pictures to Instagram of Glass Beach and the photos that we took and all the glass we found, and a lot of people asked us, oh, what are you going to do with it? And, are you going to make jewelry? Are you going to keep it in the rig, etc.? We did not take any of that glass. It's actually illegal to take glass off the beach, although we did see a lot of people doing it. Also, we don't need the added weight. It was very beautiful, and we collected lots of different colors, but we decided to leave it on the beach where other people can enjoy it.
Like a mussel shell.
Whoa!
See the mother of pearl right there.
Oh gosh, yeah, that is so pretty. Oh my gosh. It's quite heavy too. I'm surprised by that. I thought it would be brittle, but it's very sturdy.
This is the Union Lumber Company store we mentioned earlier. Built in 1926, the store was where workers could spend their vouchers. Most workers ended up in debt to their company, as items were extremely expensive. Hence the song, I owe my soul to the company store. This is the original flooring, and the building is now home to the boutique stores and the Glass Museum, which we did visit, but lost our footage.
This flooring is the original flooring. This building was built in 1926, and it's got lots of these little stores. There's like a spa place here. Fort Bragg did have a fort here. It was established in 1857. It was established by Lieutenant Horatio Gates Gibson, and it was named after his previous commander, who was Braxton Bragg. And then we're going to head up here to the Guest House Museum. Look at the size of this thing. That's crazy.
It says it's the section of the largest redwood tree ever to have grown in Mendocino County.
Tree started as a seedling in 190 AD. Christianity recognized. Romans conquered England. Oh my gosh, look at this. Order of the Knights Templar founded. 1943, the year this tree was cut. And then these are the numbers that you can see up here that correspond with that list. It's right at the entrance of the museum. Sadly, it's closed. But we're here at midweek, it's a Thursday, so maybe they're just open at the weekends. We'll check on that for you, but very pretty building, and we got to see the huge tree. It was 330 feet tall, and they cut it into 220-foot logs. Can you believe that? It's crazy. Oh, look at this guy. Hold on.
Underneath the glow, under beams of gold. No, it can't get better when we're together.
We're making our way down here behind the museum to the Skunk Train. Historic train line, which stopped in the 1950s, but now it is a huge tourist attraction. They do various outings. You can take a 1-hour trip, you can take an all-day trip, and you can even go on what's called railway bikes. There you go. Here's an example of the bike. That's what you can ride. But it's $500. That seems quite a lot. I'm sure it's incredibly cool though. So yeah, so you can do lots of different, there's the Pudding Creek Express, Wolf Tree Turn, or you can go on the bikes. We'll put a link to their website in case you want to come on this. It is supposed to be absolutely spectacular. You go up through the redwoods, and the bike trains are just a once-in-a-lifetime experience. There's also model trains here as well. I don't know how you get to the model trains. Oh, you go across the tracks. Of course you do. A bit like our Durango trip. Ooh, it's chilly today. I'm telling you, it's chilly.
The Mendocino Coast Model Railway is more than 1,300 feet of track, equivalent to 6 miles, including trestles, a logging camp, bridges, a pier, and town.
Well, here we are inside the museum. Look at this. They show the history here from 1920 all the way through to kind of more modern times, and all by model railway. How beautiful that they can do this and, you know, show kids what it looked like, and us.
The model railway is run entirely by volunteers, and we'll put more info in the description. After just a couple days in Fort Bragg, we left to head to our next state.
Here we go. This is going to be our 39th state. This is another new state for us.
Shout out to the new state nomads.
Every time we go into a new state, we think of Howard and Caitlin from New State Nomads. So we're in Oregon finally. We are so excited for this summer. I am so excited to spend as much time as we can in the Pacific Northwest. And yeah, here we are, Oregon.
We spent the night at a wonderful harvest host before arriving at our first stop in the Pacific Northwest. We have so much to share with you from our time in the Pacific Northwest. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for next week's video when we visit Thor's Well, the Spout, and head to the highest spot on the Oregon coast. Until then, we'll see you on the trail.